Welcome everyone to the first ever Victory Vision Awards. Tonight is a milestone moment for our company. Not just because this is a new event, but because it reflects who we have become. This evening is about more than awards. It's about celebrating excellence, celebrating character, celebrating impact. We've brought the entire organization together because what we're building deserves to be recognized at the highest level. And this is only the beginning. The Vision Awards will continue to grow as a spotlight on the future of Victory. The Vision Awards are the natural evolution of what many of us knew as President's Club. President's Club honored elite performance. It celebrated results, numbers, wins. And those things, they still matter. But as Victory has grown, our definition of excellence has grown with it. Today, winning Victory means more than production alone. It means leadership. It means impact. It means building something that lasts. The Vision Awards reflect a more complete picture of what greatness looks like here. At Victory, we believe the strongest companies honor both performers and builders. Performers drive outcomes. They create sales, growth, execution, and momentum. Builders create the foundation. They shape the culture. They raise the standards. They develop people. They build systems and leadership that scale. Sustained success requires both. That's why these awards exist. They reinforce what we value, what we reward, and who we aspire to be. This year is especially powerful because many of the honorees in this room are both elite performers and true builders. They don't just win, they help others win. They don't just raise numbers, they raise standards. And they don't just produce, they carry the culture. That combination is rare, and it's what separates good companies from great ones. Now let's talk about performance. This year marks a historic President's Club. 15 total recipients, the most in company history. And together, tens of millions of dollars in revenue is represented in this room. That's never happened before. But those numbers represent more than financial success. They represent discipline, consistency, sacrifice, and relentless commitment to excellence. To each of you, we are proud of what you have achieved, and even more proud of how you achieved it. But no individual success happens in isolation. Behind every high performer is leadership, support, standards, accountability. In a moment, you'll hear from leaders across the organization. They'll share why these honorees matter, the impact they have beyond metrics, on the business, on their office, on them personally as leaders. These aren't just statistics. These are people shaping the future of Victory. And there's no better recognition than that of peers who see that work up close.
Beyond just numbers, these are the reps that are, creating the standard for every single office, every single rep out there, raising the bar and showing what's possible and what can be achieved. That's what's super important is there's always got to be someone to chase, right? Someone's got to do it first for everyone else to follow. So I think that's why, this President's Club award is super, super important for sure.
The message would be clear. It's no one's a natural in this, whether if you come from 20 years of sales experience or if you've never did sales or marketing a day in your life. It's 1% better every day. No matter what it is that you're great at in this world, I'm sure you weren't amazing at it to start, right? So you have to build the foundation, and from that, brick by brick, just get better each and every day. Learn from your mistakes, and believe me, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes along the way as well too, and that's okay, right? The more mistakes you make, I'd say early on, the better, because you learn from them. And what the Vision Awards actually, entails is these are the people that have, dedicated each and every day to their craft and went all out. There was some bad days, I'm sure, for each of these President's Club inductees, but never have 2 bad days in a row. And ultimately, if you continue to have that mindset over the course of an entire year, you could also be here at this award ceremony as well too. So
the cool thing about the Vision Awards is the goals that these winners set was ultimately much larger than this. Their whys are what carried them each and every day and allowed them to not let themselves down. And that's why they're able to celebrate a tremendous milestone tonight with their peers and their family and the people that matter most to them.
It's hard work and dedication. It's not going to come easy. These numbers aren't light work. It's a day in, day out grind that you have to keep your mind mentally locked in constantly and be willing to put in the work and sacrifice some of your free time to achieve that greatness. And through that greatness, your free time comes back to you.
I mean, I would say that it's the cream of the crop. It's the top talent, within the organization. And I think it's about, the journey that took them to get there. That not a lot of people see. They just see the sales volume, they see all the good things, but like they don't see the grind. They don't see the hard work that goes into that every single day, day after day, the consistency that goes with that. That's what it means, getting your name announced as a President's Club winner.
What it means to be a President Club Award winner, it's like being in the Hall of Fame. Your career can begin in the middle of a year, the beginning of a year, could have ended just at the end of last year. If you're able to achieve a award like this, it's a dedicated award to all of the hard work that you put in. And it's your opportunity to be one of 20, 30 individuals to ever be awarded this here at Victory. And one day there'll be hundreds, but you'll be one of the first to ever accomplish setting out goals, achieving your goals, and changing your life inside and outside of work by just putting the hard work in and day out.
It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of commitment, a lot of energy. I think the best way to put yourself in a position to hit President's Club is consistency. The best people aren't always the actual best sales reps. They're just the most consistent. You want to put yourself in a position where you have no regrets. It's hard, but if you're able to think about how you're gonna feel in 3 months from now, 6, 9, 12 months from now, if you can put yourself in that position and then make the right decision for how you wanna feel in the future in that moment, that's what's gonna set you up for success.
They're gonna be running offices one day, right? Without a doubt. They're leaders. They're gonna be, if they're not leading right now, they will be by next quarter. So they'll be either running a market or in just high-level positions throughout the company, really driving revenue and driving, the headcount across the company.
Huge congratulations to all the winners. You guys have truly earned the title of being victorious.
Congratulations to all of you in this room. You should all be extremely proud of yourselves. We all know how hard you work, the time, the energy, the dedication that was put in. It's no surprise that these are the people in this room. You guys are the hardest working people in the company, and no one deserves it more than you guys. So congrats, enjoy it.
You all wanted the gold chain. Now you got the gold chain. The question is, how many pendants can you put around that chain?
I want to say thank you to every single person here, and I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of you. I know how hard you had to work this year to get to this spot. Continue to have that growth mindset, continue to stay hungry, and continue to get better each and every day.
Once again, I want to thank every honoree, not just for what you've achieved, but for how you've achieved it. These awards represent trust. They represent respect. They represent the highest standards within Victory. The Vision Awards are not about a single night. They're about setting the tone for the future. They define the behaviors, the mindset, the impact that will carry Victory forward. This is the bar. And tonight, we celebrate excellence. But more importantly, we celebrate who we are becoming.